So that's the only chance you really have of seeing that caliber of show, you know, for the year. So, you know, we urge everybody to come on out. We have a lot of making up to do. Us Calypsonians, we're going to be making up for what happened last year, because I take it personally as well, you know, and I want to make sure that I personally as a Calypsonian make up for what happened last year.
Although a lot of folks said that the first half of the show was enough for them, it was so good that they felt that they could go home satisfied with their money's worth. So let's see what happens this year.
I suspect it's going to get better. We're going to come back right after this.
New York. This is your boy Hunter, president of the Dominica Calypso Association, 3 times Calypso King, 4 times Soca Monarch, inviting you to the KOK. Yes, KOK, Kings of Kings, 2016, 20th of August in New York. Let's make it a date. Let's go party together. Hey, yo, this is King Dice, the 8 times record-breaking Calypso Monarch of Dominica. Come join me this summer at the greatest Calypso show on earth, the 13th annual Kings of Kings show in New York on Saturday, 20th August 2016. Come join me and 16 other Calypsonians and artists at the new venue, the Rochdale Center, Jamaica, Queens in the NYC. DA, are you there?
We are there. We will be in New York there. I'm saying, I was about to say December, you know, August 20, right there in New York. And we heard that the venue has changed, so that will make for a bigger show. And what happened last year will not happen again, Daddy.
No, definitely not. And that venue, the venue is so huge, can't even fill up the venue. And it's a real. That venue makes you feel like dressing up. It makes you feel like wearing good shoes. You know, it has unlimited parking. So,
and you know the Bob love his shoes.
Oh yes.
Also.
You know,
he's been looking for a special one down.
You have unlimited parking, so you're not going to have a bunch of people on the roadside. Mm-hmm. A lot of times, what happens? You have a lot of people on the roadside, and then the
have a show outside the show.
Yeah. So the cops pass, and they see black people on the side of the road, and oh my God,
that's it.
You know. So especially what's happening lately in the States.
And it's illegal to drink alcohol on the road, you know, and that was what was happening outside of the venue. Folks came with their coolers and so on, and they were having a picnic right there at that time of the night.
So all that attracts.
So that attracted the cops, you know.
You know, Dominicans love to be outside the show.
They will love it. You know, I know some people who leave one state, drive for hours, come down to New York to stay outside it.
Just to be
dress up, buy brand new clothes.
They prefer the show
to stay outside.
So I guess that is a socialization for them. They haven't seen each other, you know, for a long time, and they say, well, boy, if I go there, I might see me stay in it. So,
but the habit was picked up here, you know, in Dominica. We do that here too. That's where the habit started, you know. Every show you have people outside, you know, having fun, drinking, and so on.
So now we can do that in the parking lot now. Because Dominicans like Calypso in a sort of semi-outdoor venue, and that is what this new venue is. Because you can go in the parking lot now and socialize if you want, you know, go with your drinks and go and talk to a partner, lean against your car. Mm-hmm. You understand? So it gives you that freedom.
Lean on your car before the show and after the show. We want you inside.
Yeah.
We want to perform for everybody. We want to reach all Dominicans.
Absolutely.
You know, so come inside, come early, come inside. You know, you don't want to miss any Calypsonian, because you know it's top-notch Dominican artists alone that on this show. You know.
Well, what do you think will be different about this show this year than it was last year?
I think there's always a good lineup, right? I think it's a fantastic lineup. Mm-hmm. You have Asa on board as well. Mm-hmm. I think that's his second time. Mm-hmm. You know, the first time was a mashup when he came out, and I think this time is going to be even better. And I think the Calypsonians themselves, we are geared up more for the show because of what happened last year. We feel the need to give a little more of ourselves to the public, you know,
and to make the fans happy,
to make them happy, extra happy.
Yeah. Especially those who were disappointed last year.
Yeah, that was the point I would have made if you had posed that question to me. Just let us make it. The fact that we feel we have to make that extra effort now to make up for what occurred last year, because it's really our show, you know, and Marie's putting the show together,
right?
But it's for our benefits, you know, and it's not a show that is a high profit show. I can say that on her behalf, quite frankly. She really goes over and beyond to do this, to make this happen, because she's a very patriotic Dominican who is very closely attached to Calypso. So I that's why I always urge the public to support her in what she's doing, because she's really helping us, and the Calypsonians see with her, because it's for our benefit. It's the only Calypso show after, as Chester said earlier, after our finals.
Yes, it's almost look like the biggest show after the finals.
Yeah.
But sad to say it's the only one right now.
It's the only one.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna come back for the final comments and call it a day there, right here at Q905.
The 8 times record-breaking Calypso monarch of Dominica. Come join me this summer at the greatest Calypso show on earth, the 13th annual Kings of Kings show in New York on Saturday 20th August 2016. Come join me and 16 other Calypsonians and artists at the new venue, the Rochdale Center, Jamaica, Queens in the NYC. DA, are you there?
I really love Dominica, New York City. This is Janae Jackson, and I will be there at this year's 2016 King of Kings show. Come and experience this Kaiso extravaganza. Miss it and blame yourself.
In New York, this is your boy Hunter, president of the Dominica Calypso Association, 3 times Calypso King, 4 times Soca Monarch, inviting you to the KOK. Yes, KOK, Kings of Kings, 2016, 20th of August in New York. Let's make it a date. Let's go party together.
All right, we're going to party together. KOK, that's how King Hunter described it. Gentlemen, let's have your final comments and wrap it up for the morning.
Well, I will leave the King Daddy chess for last, obviously. Protocol is established. Ladies and gentlemen, it's happening, as the ad said, at the Rochdale Center, 16995 137th Avenue, Jamaica, New York, 11434. And the admission is only $40 in advance. And we didn't see how much at the door. So get your tickets in advance. Play it safe and get your tickets
The
in
tickets
advance.
are already available.
I would think so. I want to say so, because she's usually very proactive, very on top of her game. It's the King of Kings Calypso Extravaganza on the 20th of August in Queens, this time at a much better venue, more conducive for the Dominican style of party. And come out. The Bob is going to be there doing his thing, and I'm sure the other Calypsonians will be giving you something that will make up for what occurred last year. But that's behind us, and we ain't going to talk about that anymore. We're moving forward. King of Kings, August 20th. See you there.
All right.
Yeah, well, it's all about the party, it's all about the vibes, it's all about Kaiso, it's all about the Dominican artists. At the end of the day, it's Dominica. All of us Dominicans. I want to see flags, Dominica flags only, unless you bring an Antigua and a Lucian, which is, we definitely will accept, and they bring their flags. But I want to see all the Dominican flags, because when the clock strikes at a certain time, we going forward!
I like that.
And Matt, if you'll allow me, I just want the public to know that you can recognize the passing of Buple, and that's happening tomorrow at the Harlem Plaza. It's a tribute to Buple. Come and enjoy the open mic session. You're a member of the public, you love his songs, you can come and sing it with a combo band, and just come and make a contribution that will go towards these funeral arrangements. Buple, it's all about Buple tomorrow night at the Harlem Plaza. It's brought to you by the Dominica Calypso Association.
But I'm hearing too that you'll be doing some songs in his honor.
Absolutely.
At the King of Kings.
That's correct too. Yes.
All
yes,
right.
Yes.
Thank you guys for stepping in this morning.
One love.
We'll see you again.
This is your boy Hunter, president of the Dominica Calypso Association, 3 times Calypso King, 4 times Soca Monarch, inviting you to the KOK. Yes, KOK, Kings of Kings, 2016, 20th of August in New York. Let's make it a date. Let's go party together.
The Dominica Calypso Association presents a tribute to Buple this Friday from 8 p.m. at the Harlem Plaza. Come and share in the moment as we celebrate the life of one of our fallen soldiers, Calypsonian Buple. He brought us joy and laughter through his many Calypso hit songs like Pirates of the Caribbean, Cranana, Air Dominica, and more. Come and take the mic for the open mic session and sing any of Buple's songs of your choice. At the door, contributions from $5, $10, and $15 and up will be accepted. It's the tribute to Buple this Friday at the Harlem Plaza from 8 p.m. Come and celebrate Buple's life. Be there.
Hey yo, this is King Dice, the 8 times record-breaking Calypso monarch of Dominica. Come join me this summer at the greatest Calypso show on earth, the 13th annual Kings of Kings show in New York on Saturday, 20th August 2016. Come join me and 16 other Calypsonians and artists at the new venue, the Rochdale Center, Jamaica, Queens in the NYC. DA, are you there?
I really love Dominica, New York City. This is Janae Jackson, and I will be there at this year's 2016 King of Kings show. Come and experience this Kaiso extravaganza. Miss it and blame yourself.
In New York, this is your boy Hunter, president of the Dominica Calypso Association, 3 times Calypso King, 4 times Soca Monarch, inviting you to the KOK. Yes, KOK, Kings of Kings, 2016, 20th of August in New York. Let's make it a date. Let's go party together.
The Dominica Calypso Association presents a tribute to Buple this Friday from 8 p.m. at the Harlem Plaza. Come and share in the moment as we celebrate the life of one of our fallen soldiers, Calypsonian Buple. He brought us joy and laughter through his many Calypso hit songs like Pirates of the Caribbean, Cranana, Air Dominica, and more. Come and take the mic for the open mic session and sing any of Buple's songs of your choice. At the door, contributions from $5, $10, and $15 and up will be accepted. It's the tribute to Buple this Friday at the Harlem Plaza from 8 p.m. Come and celebrate Buple's life. Be there.
The match of 1,000 Patriots coming this Thursday.
Show Dominica that we can stand for what is right in Dominica.
A match for jobs, lower cost of living, and better quality of life. A match for justice and electoral reform. A match against the abuse of our children. A match against bad governance, corruption, and spending of public money.
Dominicans and Patriots, ladies and gentlemen, show Dominica that we can stand for what is right in Dominica.
Join the match for 1,000 Dominican Patriots, standing for God, standing for country. This Thursday, July 28th, 4:30 p.m. from Lindo Park through the city of Roseau. Yes, you heard right, from 4:30 p.m. this Thursday from Lindo Park through the streets of Roseau, ending in a mega meeting in Lagon from 7 p.m. From every corner of Dominica, 1,000 Patriots march on Roseau. This Thursday, put your boots on the ground. On the ground.
Don't give up the fight.
It's here, the event you've been waiting for, the RBC Home and Auto Expo on Saturday, July 30th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Roseau Bayfront. 0 down payment on new car loans with 3% cash back. The lowest rate ever on used cars. The lowest rate ever on mortgages. Switch now. This is your chance to get big deals and giant savings. Plus, loads of prizes and surprises. One day only. Saturday, July 30th, 2016 on Roseau Bayfront. See you there. Call or visit RBC Royal Bank for more information.
The event of your dreams is finally here. Royal Bank presents Summer Show Off, the Home and Auto Expo.
This Saturday, you got to be there. RBC Summer Show Off on display. Used vehicles, brand new vehicles. Lowest rates only on that day. Switch your mortgage, take advantage. Your money making more mileage on 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Tell your family, come tell your friend.
This Saturday, July 30th, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the Roseau Bayfront. Up to 0% down payment on new car loans with 3% cash back. The lowest rates ever on used cars, but only on that day. Switch now and take advantage of the lowest rates ever on mortgages. Hurry down!
Summer show off, summer show off. RBC on your mark, get set, blast off. Summer show off, summer show off. Get into your new vehicle and drive off. Summer show off, summer show off. A brand new home on your list to tick off. Summer show off, summer show off. RBC, summer show off.
Call or visit RBC Royal Bank for more information.
All right. The buzz is on the Bayfront there Saturday, and we have the senior account manager at the Royal Bank of Canada to speak to us about that. Mr. Kyrian. Is that what it is? Kyron. I'm trying to get the pronunciation of that word there. So it's Kyron. Okay, I got it right this time. And of course, assisting him is Daddy Chess. Yes, he stayed back now to talk.
Chess, tell it there.
Switching hats.
Oh, you're switching hats there. Okay. I want to talk about, the Royal Bank activity there on the Bayfront. Mr. George, talk to us about that.
Yes, first of all, good morning to everybody within the sound of my voice. I know this is QFM and this is the hot seat, so I know every Dominican is tuned in, which is why we are here, because we want the ear of every Dominican this early in the morning, because we want to promote what we call the RBC Summer Show Off, the Home and Auto Expo. Believe me, this has never been done before. No other financial institution or even car dealership has done this before on this large scale. RBC, the bank that is all about you, all about our clients, we'll be locking down the Bayfront from in front of the bank, that's in front of the bank, all the way down to J.E. Nassif. We're going to lock off the Bayfront. We're going to have a stage, big music. DJ Flip the Boss, the #1 DJ on island, will be with us. What we're doing on Saturday morning, from 9 a.m. As I said, we're going to lock down the Bayfront with all the dealerships on island. That is Auto Trade. Let me just start off naming our partners right away. Auto Trade, Carlton Phillip and Company, J. Astafan and Company Limited, All Motors, Acme Garage Karam Limited. They will be joining us. They will be bringing down some of their vehicles to the Bayfront, because we're going to lock up the Bayfront, as I said. While we're there, we're also going to have First Domestic Insurance Company, Nagico Insurances, and some of the realty companies, Digicel, and a host of other people right there on the Bayfront. Because what we're going to be doing is promoting the lowest rates on island. And Matt, when I say, and people are listening right now, when I say the lowest rates, remember RBC is a bank. We are built on trust and integrity. So
you mean
that is exactly what I mean. When I say lowest rates, I don't mean I'm saying this to impress you for you to come down to the Bayfront. The lowest rates means the lowest rates. We have reviewed our rates. We have reviewed the rates of our competitors, and we are bringing to you the lowest rates, astounding rates. Sometimes when I quote these rates to some of our clients, they open their eyes and they're like, what's the catch? What's going on? What's going on? No, nothing is going on. RBC is all about you. And with that in mind, we have taken the opportunity to revamp our staff, we have even revamped the physical structure of the bank, and most importantly, reviewed our products. And here we are today and this weekend offering you the lowest rates ever on brand new vehicles, on used vehicles, on mortgages. If you wanna buy or build your house right now is the most opportune time to do that. Only with RBC you're going to get the extremely low rates that we are offering this weekend. And we're not gonna quote it here. You gotta come down to the Bayfront from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday. Join us for this big extravaganza. We're gonna have the RBC girls giving out gifts and trinkets. So just join us. So Chester will assist me here. Say a piece.
Yes.
Tell us what's going on, Chester. Help us out.
I heard Chester in this big ad there, so he has a lot to say.
Well, that just to show we on to bigger and better things, because you've never heard something like that come out from Royal Bank. But Matt, to me, this is all about your pocket. Okay. It's all about the pocket, because we always talk about our pocket things are hard and so on. And Royal Bank, we have heard the call, and this whole thing on Bayfront is all about your pocket. If you have intention of changing your vehicle, or you're going to buy a vehicle, some of us can't afford to buy a brand new vehicle. I know I can't afford to buy a brand new vehicle, but so a lot of us, a lot of us, we order vehicles, we take used cars, and this is the one time you have the lowest rate ever on used vehicles. Do not come on Monday and say, boy, I wish I knew. If I only knew, I would have been there. Come down on Bayfront, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and only on that day you're going to get that special rate.
Only on that.
Let me tell you, I wish I could quote that rate right now, but I can't. But so you have to come down on Saturday to get that rate. It's a good rate. It's the lowest ever, and I will stress the lowest ever. The bank has been around for 101 years right now. 101, and this is the lowest rate ever in 101 years.
And again, I stress that's among all financial institutions right now. That's the lowest rate.
So you have checked your competitors.
We have done the research. Matt. And as I said, it's a bank. We are built on trust and integrity. So we are not going to say something that we don't mean. On used vehicles, on Saturday only, this Saturday, July 30th, only. On used vehicles, you're going to get the lowest rates ever. That lowest rate also applies to brand new vehicles. Right? on brand new vehicles, we also do up to 100% financing and up to 7 years to repay. Let me tell you what that translates to. As Chester said, your pocket. More money back in your pocket. Because if I give you 7 years to repay as opposed to 5, which is the standard in the industry, you're gonna have a longer time to pay off, which means your monthly repayment is going to be lower than anywhere else. 100% financing means that you will not have to put anything down. So if you have a vehicle driving right now and you're thinking of selling to buy something else, when you sell that vehicle, guess what? You get to keep your money in your pocket. That's what we are doing here. We're helping Dominicans keep more money in their pocket, and we just want you to come on down on Saturday morning from 9 a.m. Join us. It's going to be a big affair. As I said, stage and sound and DJ Flip the Boss will be hosted by Benno, the great Calypsonian Benno. We're even going to have a big performance by Chester's alter ego, Daddy Chess. Daddy Chess will be in the building alongside Benno.
All right.
And myself. So, and all the dealerships, it's one-stop shopping, man. One-stop shopping. You come down there, you get your
From
invoice.
From what time?
From 9 a.m. 9 a.m. sharp.
In the morning.
We'll be setting up from 6 a.m. So we'll be there from very early. So if you want to come on down to the Bayfront from 9 a.m. As I said, all the dealerships are going to be there. So you get your invoice from the dealership. You go over to the insurance company. You get your quote one time. You come to us. And as a matter of fact, we are so excited about this one-day event that if you come down with your requirements right away, we will take you in the bank. Yes, it's a Saturday, but we will take you in the bank and interview you and go through the process right away. One-stop shopping Saturday morning, July 30th on the Bayfront. RBC Summer Show Off. We are showing off.
I suspect it's going to be big. And we'll wrap it up after we come back.
The event of your dreams is finally here. Royal Bank presents Summer Show Off, the Home and Auto Expo.
This Saturday, you got to be there. RBC Summer Show Off on display. Used vehicles, brand new vehicles. Lowest rates only on that day. Switch your mortgage, take advantage. Your money making more mileage. On 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Tell your family, come tell your friend.
This Saturday, July 30th, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the Rosa Bayfront. Up to 0% down payment on new car loans with 3% cash back. The lowest rates ever on used cars, but only on that day. Switch now and take advantage of the lowest rates ever on mortgages. Hurry down!
Summer show off, summer show off. RBC on your mark, get set, blast off. Summer show off, summer show off. Get into your new vehicle and drive off. Summer show off, summer show off. A brand new home on your list to tick off. Summer show off, summer show off. RBC, summer show off.
Call or visit RBC Royal Bank for more information.
It's Saturday, yes, don't miss it there on the Bayfront. So maybe we might block off the both ends of the street.
Not might, we are blocking off.
Oh.
We are blocking off the Bayfront.
So you have the Bayfront to yourself.
At least that section of it.
Yes, at least that section
belongs to Dominica, as I say.
So we'll see a lot of nice cars.
Oh yes.
Yes.
And the dealers bringing there the best of the best.
All the dealers are
Cream
there.
of the crop.
And they'll be showing off against each other. So you're gonna see the cream of the crop.
I know my friend Peter Karam will be there.
Yes, indeed.
And
Also
not to mention, I mean, the mortgages as well. So if you looking to build or buy a new home, or even if you have a mortgage already, that is the key. Very important. Even if you have a mortgage already, and that's for the family guys, and if you are alone and you have your house, and if you switch now, you're gonna get some ridiculous rates if you switch over to RBC. It's all about your pocket, man. You might be comfortable in one financial institution, but your pocket, your monthly payment might drop by $100 or $200,
even more,
or a lot more. Or you may pay off your mortgage, 5 years beforehand.
So you're doing refinancing and everything like that.
Oh yes, you have children going to school.
Yes,
every year the books get more and more expensive. Life is getting harder and harder. Your pocket, Matt, your pocket.
And not just that, when you switch in a mortgage, there are various costs associated with that. And at RBC, we have made it very easy for you. Matt, we will pay your switching costs up to 3% of your current mortgage balance to a maximum of $10,000.
Wow.
Up to 3% of your current mortgage balance, we will pay your fees, your switching fees for that amount. right? Also, I'm going back to the vehicles really quickly. One thing we forgot to mention, for every successful applicant for a brand new vehicle, you immediately get 3% cashback right off the bat. As long as you're successfully taking a vehicle loan with RBC, a brand new vehicle loan with RBC, you will get 3% cashback. So let's do some quick maths. A basic brand new SUV in Dominica runs about $100,000.
Right.
That is $3,000 right there in your pocket to assist with your insurance or your bill of sale. So you see, at RBC, it's all about you. It's all about your pocket. We are making it easy for you to do banking with RBC, and for you to take advantage of these great deals, you need to come down to the Bayfront on Saturday from 9 a.m.
It's all about your pocket.
Yeah, Matt, I'm looking to see you there.
Yes, I will be there. I will be there. My friend Peter Karam have asked me to spend some time there on the Bayfront, you know, to let people know what's going on there. I'm sure there'll be all the radio stations as well down on the Bayfront. So we'll see what's going on. Saturday from 9 o'clock. Okay, guys? Again, I'm giving you a final word. I'm giving you a final word.
Well, Matt, as I always do, I cannot close without bigging up the hardest working, most competent customer service staff on island, and that is the staff of RBC. It makes no sense to have all these great deals and then not back it up with excellent customer service. And Matt, I can tell you, just last week our higher ups were on island to certify us as being able to give the perfect client experience, and that is what we give at RBC, the perfect client experience. We pride ourselves on that. So I just want to close by bigging up my customer service team, the relationship banking team, that's the business commercial side, and of course the management team. We want to big up RBC and of course invite everybody down to the Bayfront 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. See you there.
All right, guys, thank you very much. It's all about your pocket. Check them out, RBC Saturday.
The event of your dreams is finally here. Royal Bank presents Summer Show Off, the Home and Auto Expo.
This Saturday, you got to be there. RBC Summer Show Off on display. Used vehicles, brand new vehicles. Lowest rates only on that day. Switch your mortgage, take advantage. Your money making more mileage on 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Tell your family, come tell your friend.
This Saturday, July 30th, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the Rosa Bayfront. Up to 0% down payment on new car loans with 3% cash back. The lowest rates ever on used cars, but only on that day. Switch now and take advantage of the lowest rates ever on mortgages. Hurry down!
Summer show off, summer show off. RBC on your mark, get set, blast off. Summer show off, summer show off. Get into your new vehicle and drive off. Summer show off, summer show off. A brand new home on your list to tick off. Summer show off, summer show off. RBC, summer show off.
Call or visit RBC Royal Bank for more information.
All right, 8:54 RPM talking to Thompson Fontaine at this time, and I'm hearing of all the good news there from, you know, Royal Bank. Is it a reflection, Thompson, of what's going on the economy or in the economy?
Yes, Matt, indeed. A very good morning to you and to your listeners. Matt, I think that's what that is. What we're seeing is that because the economy has not been doing well for so long. I mean, the state of the economy has been in decline for over 10 consecutive years. We've had very difficult years, and because of that, you've had pressures on people's incomes. You don't have people having, you know, as much income as they used to. Prices are going up, so you really don't have the kind of money to save or to even get loans. Remember, the way the banks make their business, or at least traditionally, was to use the savings to on-lend in the form of loans, either car or personal loans. But when you have individuals who are challenged with their finances, it is very difficult for them to get loans. To begin with, they will not qualify, because by the time they go for the loan, they're already committed. You know, if you're making $1,500 a month, and you go to the bank is saying, well, I can't give you a loan because the minimum payment might be $500, but your $1,000 cannot cover your daily living expenses. So when you see the banks are doing that, I think that's a reflection that they're looking to make sure they're looking for whatever business that they can get, but it's very trying, it's very difficult for them.
All right, let's go back to the budget Mr. Linton presented yesterday. What were your own impressions.
Matt, to be honest, I thought that this was one of the most brilliant, if not the best rebuttal I have heard ever in the Dominica Parliament. I thought Mr. Linton was polished and showed a great command of the issues. And for some time, in fact, while he was speaking,
and
I
some
was
people
saying,
might say that he was only given 24 hours.
He was only given less than 24 hours, actually. And but he was able to come back in a way that was strong, that showed leadership. And for a while, I thought that this should be the Prime Minister of Dominica. We would have been in such a better place. You know, Mr. Linton has an understanding of what needs to be done. He's fair. He is not corruptible. He stands by what he believes in. And, you know, people have been judging leadership on this country on looks. And you cannot judge leadership on looks or on people's demeanor. You know, when you listen to Mr. Linton, you see a man of intellect, you see a man who understands the issues. And he made it very clear. One of the things that he highlighted, for example, was the fact that the government is making all of these millions of dollars in revenue from the passports. Yet they're counting as they see the money is not coming into the consolidated fund, in contravention of the Constitution, which says that every single cent collected by government should go to a consolidated fund. But what we have, monies are being put in some separate accounts, and when the Prime Minister feels like he's now taking monies from those accounts to put in the consolidated fund. I mean, this is not right. And we saw that $140-something million, $143 million that came in last year is not part of the budget process. We cannot even talk about it because it's not in the budget. It is somewhere in some bank account. And he's saying that these monies should be used to bring development to the people of Dominica. These money should be used to provide inputs to the farmers. This money should be used to develop the agriculture sector. And we are not seeing this. So what we saw yesterday, Matt, was a masterful display of a man who cares deeply about the Dominican people, a man who is concerned about the direction that the country is going, who is concerned very much about the leadership of this country and the Dominican Labour Party government and what they have done to this country. And, you know, I think he was able to bring in very stark contrast the vision of a United Workers' Party against what we're seeing with this Dominican Labour Party government.
All right, and of course you can call in. We will be making a stop with our friends from Fine Foods in a while, but you can call in and of course give your own impressions of what you heard yesterday from Mr. Lennox Linton, the opposition leader who presented and of course a rebut on the fiscal package presented by Finance Minister Roosevelt Skerrit. The numbers are 449-3095, 449-3096, and 449-3097. While we wait for the telephone calls, there, Thompson, you're having a protest action. The opposition from 4:30.
Yes, from 4:30 this afternoon. We're encouraging every single Dominican who cares about the state of democracy in this island, who cares about the state of the economy, who cares about the direction that this Dominican Labour Party government is moving in, to come out. We are assembling at the Lindo Park in Goodwill, and from there we'll be marching through the streets of Roseau, and it will be culminating in a big public meeting in Lagon. So we would like to encourage all of Dominica to come out, and that is what people are talking about across the length and breadth of this country. People are mobilizing. We encourage people to, carpool, call your friends. If you're not in anything but transportation, call the PAL rep and the caretakers. But whatever you do, be there this afternoon to show your support for what we are trying to accomplish here in Dominica.
Is this timely?
It is very much so, Matt, because there are some big issues confronting Dominica. And the fact that this government, this misrule, the fact that this government continues to go in the opposite direction, the wrong direction. You're talking about, the only thing that they can really show is that you're increasing your public support program, which is an indication that you're creating hundreds and hundreds of poor people in this country. this is not right. And the fact that we've not been able to get electoral reform, the last 2 elections have been rigged by this government. These are issues that the Dominican public need to stand up for. They need to show that they're in support with what we're saying, that we need electoral reform, that we need job creation in this country, that we need a new look at the agriculture sector. These are all of the issues that we'll be matching for.
All right, let's take a phone call. Hello. Are you there?
Greetings. Good morning, my brother Thompson. Excellent presentation. Matt, Lennox was on point yesterday, as always. You know, he was on point. I want to add something, Matt. The Petro-Carib thing is on the last lap, Matt. Even Cuba has been stopped. Even Cuba. Dominica soon come. So the issues in Dominica are going to get even worse. I just want to call on the Patriots to go there today. Let's start this conversation. We cannot wait till 2020 to remove this government. We have to start the process of taking this government out of power so we can bring Dominica back to a credible position internationally. Keep up the good work, my brothers. Please.
Thank you. Thompson Fontaine, I need to ask this question here. Do you think Dominicans, at least most of them, really care?
Matt, I think they do, but the fact of the matter is they've been pressed down for so long. I mean, bear in mind, this government has been in place for 16 years, and we have not seen any noticeable improvement in people's living standards. If anything, people are poorer today than they were 16 years ago. So people have been kind of broken and beaten down. And in a way, I don't really blame them. When you're in that condition, it is hard to think of anything, especially when survival for you is the only thing on your mind. The problem, how am I going to take care of my children? How am I going to, put food on my table? When you're so consumed with those issues, it is hard to focus on anything else. But I think deep down, they want change. Deep down, they understand that we can do better in Dominica, and we need to do better. We absolutely need to do better. We cannot continue like this in this country.
449-3095, 449-3096, and 449-3097. We're going to make a quick stop with our folks from Fine Foods, and we'll continue the discussion on the budget and the economy right after this. The match of 1,000 Patriots coming this Thursday.
Show Dominica that we can stand for what is right in Dominica.
A match for jobs, lower cost of living, and better quality of life. A match for justice and electoral reform. A match against the abuse of our children. A match against bad governance, corruption, and spending of public money.
Dominicans and Patriots, ladies and gentlemen, show Dominica that we can stand for what is right in Dominica.
Join the match for 1,000 Dominican Patriots, standing for God, standing for country. This Thursday, July 28th, 4:30 p.m. from Lindo Park through the city of Roseau. Yes, you heard right, from 4:30 p.m. this Thursday from Lindo Park through the streets of Roseau, ending in a mega meeting in Lagon from 7 p.m. From every corner of Dominica, 1,000 Patriots march on Roseau. This Thursday, put your boots on the ground.
Don't give up the fight.
In New York, this is your boy Hunter, president of the Dominica Calypso Association, 3 times Calypso King, 4 times Soca Monarch, inviting you to the KOK, yes, KOK, Kings of Kings, 2016, 20th of August in New York. Let's make it a date. Let's go party together.
For moments, for sharing, for family, it's for you and me, for value, that experience, so nice, so bright, so good, so good, so good, so good, so nice, so good, so good, so good, so good. KFC, so good.
The event of your dreams is finally here. Royal Bank presents Summer Show Off.
For moments, for sharing, for family, it's for you and me, for value, that experience, so nice,
Every time I hear this ad, it's like you want to have some KFC, right?
Yeah, man. That's the whole point, man.
Good morning to you. How you doing?
Not bad, man. How you doing? I see you wearing your glasses this morning.
Oh yeah, reading glasses.
Reading glasses.
I need those for the computers.
Okay, all right. You got a black eye, man? Somebody punch you in your Oh, just
no,
check,
no,
just
I'm good.
check,
I'm
just check.
good. So you want me to take them off?
No, just
I look better that way.
No, just check. Just check.
So what's going on with KFC?
Lots going on at KFC as usual, man. So special good morning to all many listeners. Good morning to Mr. Thompson Fountain, Dr. Fountain, who's in the house with us, keeping us a little company, which is good, you know. Good to be in good company.
Taking notes of what happened, what is happening in the economy.
Yeah. So, Matt, KFC celebrated its 10th anniversary in Dominica. I want to say thank you to our many customers who have patronized KFC throughout the years. We started our program last week just informing our customers on what's good on at KFC. Last week we touched on the drive-thru and some drive-thru tips, and I just want to review that matter. We have seen an improvement, so thank you to our many listeners who listen to the program and actually put into practice some of the things that we mentioned in the program. One of them, Matt, is that the Save-A-Lot parking lot is in operation. So if you're accessing the KFC drive-thru, you generally use the left lane. Please cooperate for security personnel, and we've been seeing that. So want to say hats off to the Dominican public for doing that. Also, just want to remind them that we have implemented a few new things at the drive-thru to ensure that you are in and out as quickly as possible. What we implement is it's just to ensure you are in and out on your way as quickly as possible. And one of that, Matt, we have only one paid order per vehicle, so you can have as many items. You can buy 1 million items. You can buy the entire store if you want, but it will be on one bill. That's one of the changes we've made to ensure that you will be in and out of your way as quickly as possible. Because of the new changes, Matt, you cannot access the KFC drive-thru from Hanover Street, the previous entrance, the previous way you would access the drive-thru. You must access the drive-thru now from Riverbank, and that takes you in front of Save-A-Lot, and the left lane is reserved for the KFC drive-thru. The right lane, you go on to the Friendship Bridge and out of town. So just want to remind our listeners of that as well. A few more drive-thru tips. Just try to eliminate the extra noise when you're coming up to make your order. Try to minimize changes as much as possible. You go into KFC, you're driving in the line. The line is normally not very fast, but you driving the line, you generally know what you're going for.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you end the line and you're asking yourself, what can be going on down there?
Yeah.
Some people just spend hours.
They spend a lot of time at the drive-thru. The drive-thru is made for speed and efficiency. You're on your way, you're driving, you just want to grab something quickly and be on your way. So just want to remind them to stick to the small tips. You know you're going to get a KFC, you're already in the line, you come into the ordering area, try to minimize changes. Say what you want to get. When you're done, the order taker will repeat the order to you, and the order taker will also tell you how much you have to pay. During the time before you get to the pickup area or the paying area, get the money out. I mean, write a check if you have to, get the money out, get the coins out, get the notes out. That makes it so much easier. When you get to the paying area, you just pay, collect your meal, and be on your way. All these tips is to ensure that you get the fastest and best experience at the KFC drive-thru. Also, eliminate noise. If you have a loud stereo playing in the background, be mindful there's someone with a pair of headphones on trying to take your order to accommodate you. Think of that person on the other end. Also, speak clearly. Also, when you get to the paying area, this is not area to eat, not even if there's no one behind you at the drive-thru at the time. You cannot stop and eat. But I actually saw a customer, because they could not resist. It's so irresistible. KFC is so good that they actually stopped in the drive-thru and tried to eat after picking up their meal. So you don't eat there, you'll be on your way.
You're joking, right?
I'm serious, man. The customer, there was no one behind them. They looked behind the rearview mirror. There's no one there, and actually tried opening up their boxes and start eating right there in the KFC drive-thru line. So, Matt, just want to remind our listeners to be on your way. Come in, use your drive-thru, and be out as quickly as possible. Do this, and of course, it'll make sure you have a pleasurable, quick, and good experience every time at the drive-thru. So just stick to those small tips, man. When we come back, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll be speaking about our 10th anniversary celebration, some huge prizes to give away, 10 fantastic prizes to celebrate our 10 years at KFC. We'll be back after this.
So good.
For moments, for sharing, for family, it's for you and me, for value, that experience, so nice, so bright, so good, so good, so good, so good. So nice, so good, so good, so good, so good. KFC, so good.
Win amazing prizes with Roberts this summer. It's the Roberts 6 Weeks of Summer giveaway. You could be the winner of a Kindle Fire HD, shopping voucher, backpack with school supplies, a grocery hamper, and even the payment of a utility bill. The grand prize of $500 can be yours. Yes, $500 cash can be yours. Write your name, telephone number, and address at the back of your receipt and drop it in the box provided at major supermarkets island-wide. The promotion runs from now until September 3rd, 2016. Win with Roberts this summer. Terms and conditions apply. Roberts, distributed by Fine Foods Inc.
All right, we're back. Of course, with Fine Foods and KFC. So good.
Man. KFC is so good. Great tasting. Man, just on the many listeners out there, man. Sometimes when I speak on the radio, they go to KFC for lunch and they enjoy going to KFC because, man, when you go to KFC, there's always something there for you. And Matt, we're giving back to our many customers, those who have supported KFC throughout the years. Man, I know of so many loyal customers. I know this customer from Castle Bruce, man. He comes on to town once a week, every Friday. And when he comes on a Friday, Matt, you can count on him to be there at KFC. He comes in, he buys a 2-piece combo, fries with a corn, and that's it, man. That's his meal on a Friday, every Friday. Senior guy, man, senior citizen, but he absolutely loves his KFC. So
he does that once a week.
Once a week, every week. Okay. Man, and those are some of our loyal customers. I want to say thank you to them for ensuring that they come to KFC. But not only that, man. When you come to KFC, man, you enjoy a great meal every single time, and of course, it's prepared under the toughest international standards. But if we have to go for standards again, and I will probably do that in programs coming up, Matt, the amount of attention to detail that we pay from the garden to your plate, Matt, from where we source the food to your plate, the amount of safety measures, temperature checks, and all the checks that we do to ensure you get a wholesome, quality meal every single time you eat at KFC. We will touch a bit more about that a little later in the program, but we're celebrating 10 years in Dominica, and we'll be giving away some stuff as well. Man, lots of people getting their selfie sticks. I told you I'm going to bring you a selfie stick. Did I tell you that, man?
You promised that.
I have one in the vehicle for you.
You promised that.
I have it in the vehicle.
Okay.
I'll go get it for you, man.
I will tell the people if you brought it, okay?
I will bring you the selfie stick. It's in the vehicle, man. And maybe in next week's program we'll open up the lines to give out some more stuff. But if you go to KFC, you buy a kids meal right now, you get yourself a branded stationery set absolutely free. So you buy a kids meal, you get a branded stationery set absolutely free. If we go to the KFC, you buy a 2-piece combo, you get yourself a water bottle. If you buy a 3-piece combo, you get yourself a wristband flash drive. So if you want to store your information, store your data, and keep it on your wrist, that's perfect for that. Buy a big crunch combo and you get yourself a selfie stick. I was going to bring a pink selfie stick for Matt, but I'll keep it to black. I have a black in the vehicle and ensure that I get him a black selfie stick.
Something wrong with pink?
No, nothing at all.
Just checking.
Just saying.
All right.
Also, with a 5-piece combo, you get a free coffee mug. And with a 9-piece combo, you get yourself a free umbrella, compliments KFC, all that, the taste of summer, giving something back to our many customers. That's our way of saying thank you. But that's not all. That's not all. We'll be doing some more stuff. We'll be giving away some more stuff, compliments KFC, Matt. What we will be giving is to our many customers. Some will get a chance to win. Spend $25 or more at KFC and get a chance to win 10 fantastic prizes as we celebrate our 10th anniversary. So 10 fantastic prizes as we celebrate our 10th anniversary. We have, Matt, we're giving away 2 Lenovo tablets, compliments KFC, 1 Samsung 50-inch smart TV, 1 smartphone, 2 gift certificates from Save-A-Lot valued at $300, 1 gift certificate from Jay's Bookstore valued at $300, 1 gift certificate from the Glam valued at $300, a PS4, PlayStation 4, and a KitchenAid mixer. Matt, we'll begin with 10 gifts, 10 prizes as part of our 10th anniversary.
And when do you start?
Matt, we start this promotion this week, Matt. So spend $25 or more and get a chance to win. So spend $25 or more at KFC, get a chance to win 10 fantastic prizes. Let me repeat the prizes. We're giving away 2 Lenovo tablets, 1 50-inch Samsung Smart TV. I know Matt will love that one to watch his YouTube clips. And I know Matt is a guy who loves watching his YouTube clips, especially those of Martin Luther King. I know that Matt loves that a lot. We'll be giving away a smartphone as well. 2 gift certificates to Save-A-Lot valued at $300. 1 gift certificate to Jay's Bookstore valued at $300. 1 gift certificate to the Glam valued at $300. A PlayStation 4, yes, a PS4, and a KitchenAid mixer. So 10 fantastic prizes. Everyone is a winner at KFC. So go down to KFC today. Enjoy your meal. Enjoy your lunch today. Go have a 2-piece combo with a corn, or you want to have a piece of chicken, some coleslaw, great tasting. Matt, we'll come back after this. You're making me hungry. We'll be back after this.
Right after this to wrap it up.
For moments, for sharing, for family, it's for you and me, for value, that experience, so nice, so bright, so good, so good, so good, so good, so nice, so good, so good, so good, so good. KFC, so good.
All right, we are back here with Lennon. Should I say Lennon in the morning?
No. Matt in the morning is you. Don't let me in the morning. Yeah, so we're celebrating 10 years at KFC. Matt, maybe next week I'll be open up the lines and give away some stuff to many listeners. So we will do that next week. So Matt, you say we're going to wrap up now? We have
to wrap it up now.
Yeah, we're out of time. Just want to remind our listeners of the stuff we covered today. Just want to remind them, if you're using the drive-thru, the KFC drive-thru, you're driving, you're a driver, you're listening to the program, you always listen to Matt in the morning. When you go into the drive-thru, ensure that you turn down the volume on your radio when you're going to order, speak clearly, stick to the left lane, and you can only approach the KFC drive-thru from Riverbank. Be mindful that Save-A-Lot parking lot is right there, where our security personnel might call on you to stop or move forward a little bit to accommodate the users of the Save-A-Lot parking lot. So just want to remind you of that. Also, ensure you got your money out before you get to the paying area. This eliminates a lot of wastage of time and all that. It makes you be on your way as quickly as possible. Remember, KFC celebrating its 10th anniversary. We'll be giving prizes away to everyone. Spend $25 or more and get a chance to win Lenovo tablets, a Samsung 15-inch smart TV, a smartphone, gift certificates from Save-A-Lot, from Jay's, from the Glam, a PlayStation 4, a KitchenAid mixer. We're also giving away some lovely stuff as well. We're giving away stationery set. We're giving away water bottles, flash wristband, flash drives, selfie sticks. So we're giving away free coffee mugs, umbrellas. I mean, a whole lot of stuff. All sorts of stuff from the KFC. So, Matt,
hello.
That's it for me today.
We're going to come back right after this.
Staying at the St. Peter's and Paul Banquet Hall, 231 Milner Avenue. Markham Road and 401 in Toronto, Canada. The best of Dominica's culture will be on display as we celebrate the Madame Wap Duet Canada's 5th anniversary. The Madame Wap Duet Canada Cultural Show, Madame of Madams, will be a fierce contest as past winners and runners-up bring their experience, flair, and beauty to the stage. There can only be one Madame of Madams. This year's theme is Viva Cici Calderon, honoring one of Dominica's cultural advocates, Mabel Alice Cici Calderon. Tickets are only $50 for dinner, show, and dancing. October 1st, 2016 Madame Wap Duet Canada Cultural Show, Madame of Madams, at the St. Peter's and Paul Banquet Hall, 231 Milner Avenue in Toronto, Canada. See you there.
The match of 1,000 Patriots coming this Thursday.
Show Dominica that we can stand for what is right in Dominica.
A match for jobs, lower cost of living, and better quality of life. A match for justice and electoral reform. A match against the abuse of our children. A match against bad governance, corruption, and spending of public money.
Dominicans and Patriots, ladies and gentlemen, show Dominica that we can stand for what is right in Dominica.
Join the match for 1,000 Dominican Patriots, standing for God, standing for country. This Thursday, July 28th, 4:30 p.m. from Lindo Park through the city of Roseau. Yes, you heard right, from 4:30 p.m. this Thursday from Lindo Park through the streets of Roseau, ending in a mega meeting in Lagon from 7 p.m. From every corner of Dominica, 1,000 Patriots march on Roseau. This Thursday, put your boots on the ground. On the ground.
Don't give up the fight.
We go to school on Monday, there's time for holidays. But in September, it's back to school again. New books and books to buy. Clothes, shoes, even linen. Mama katape maltet like katape lajan. Well, mama come to big age and papa come to big age. Your children need the big age to go to school in style. Yes, all loans granted from July 1st to September 9th. Kote big age. Katape on discount. Discount as loan? Yes, my dear. Only 2% interest monthly. Plus, Shaq Moon kita pay your loan go to big edge. Your name goes into the barrel for the big draw. First prize $1,500 and a $500 grocery hamper. Second prize $1,000 and a $300 grocery hamper. Third prize $500 plus a $100 grocery hamper. Can you imagine who tape loan and you still getting a chance to win a big prize? So, will you join me in the back to school match? We are marching to Big Edge. Wonderful, wonderful Big Edge. Big Edge, financing your most cherished moments.
Are you looking to buy your very own vehicle? Auto Trade Limited offers special discounts on all vehicles, new and used. 6% interest rate, 6 months, no interest, no monthly payments for the first 2 months. This promotion runs to August 31st, 2016. Our sales representatives are standing by. Call 613-2496 or 617-2497. Auto Trade Limited is not just a vehicle, it's a relationship.
All right, let's talk to Auto Trade. Good morning to you. Looking as beautiful as usual.
Thank you, Matt. Good morning, Dominica. How are you doing, Matt?
I'm doing okay for now. Great. Everything is okay?
Everything is A-OK.
All right, so tell us how we can own a new vehicle or used vehicle today.
We're making it very easy for you. Very low interest rate. We have 2 months grace on your monthly payment, and we have 6 months grace on your interest amount that you pay. All right, so it's a 6, 6, and 6. 6% interest rate, 6 months you pay no interest, and for 2 months you make no monthly payments. And you can do that on any and all vehicles that we own and sell.
Any
and all vehicles that we own and sell.
Any and all.
Yes. So you can just come in.
It's that easy.
Very easy. You come in, you say, I want that car. That one is available for you, 6%. 6 months no interest, 2 months no monthly payment. Walk in, see our finance officer. She'll approve you within 24 hours, within 2 working days. You should have approval, and then you can drive out of that car.
And in some instances, I'm sure you can walk out if everything is A-OK.
If everything is A-OK, you can walk out that very day with your new car.
Walk out or drive out. It's your choice.
Let's say drive out. Let's say drive out.
Yes, let's say drive out.
Yes.
You can drive out. What are the cars that you have available right now?
Oh, we have a wide range of vehicles, Matt. We have from SUVs, we have smaller cars, we even have commercial trucks. Don't forget our commercial partners. We have something starting for them in August. For the entire month of August, starting on Tuesday, Matt, it's almost around the corner. Starting on Tuesday, our commercial partners can benefit from a no VAT. So you get a 15% reduction on the price of a commercial vehicle, like the Hyundai trucks, cargo, dump, or refrigerated truck. And we have all of these in stock. So you can come, any one of those that suits your need right now, we have them available. So they can come down and choose one of those on that special deal. It's for the entire month of August. So from the 2nd, because the 1st is not a working day, from the 2nd to the 31st of August, our commercial partners can benefit from that. Okay?
Wow. Deals, and more deals there at Auto Trade.
Correct.
Tell us what else is happening.
All right. As of next week, we should be getting a whole new range of RAV4s, reconditioned cars. So we have some coming in on the boat. So those of us who probably see what is there and don't like what is there, they want to see what is coming. Next week, we have 6 units coming. So they can come down and take their pick of those. Again, at the 6% interest rate, 6 months no interest, and 2 months no monthly payment, because that runs until the 31st of August. So that gives you an opportunity with the stock we have now and what is coming, gives you a wide range to choose from. So you can come in and pick out one of your vehicles. We have those year ranging from 1996 to 2011. So we have something for everybody. Okay? So just
you can't go wrong.
You cannot go wrong. Just come in and pick out what suits you best, what suits your family, what suits your lifestyle best.
We're going to come back right after this.
Are you looking to buy your very own vehicle? Auto Trade Limited offers special discounts on all vehicles, new and used. 6% interest rate, 6 months, no interest, no monthly payments for the first 2 months. This promotion runs to August 31st, 2016. Our sales representatives are standing by. Call 613-2496 or 617-2497. Auto Trade Limited is not just a vehicle, it's a relationship.
Okay, and ahead of a big cash show there down at the Royal Bank on the Bayfront then Saturday, you'll be one of the participating partners,
Yes,
I think.
Matt, we're going to be live and present there of some of our vehicles on display. Now, it's only some of our vehicles. Remember that all of the vehicles that we own our lot is available for sale. We just have a few of them are going to be on display on the day. Now, the ones that we have on display, or even any others that we have on the lot, if anyone were to buy, well, we know the complete purchase cannot be done on Saturday, but if that purchase will be to be done as a result of that event, there's a special price attached to that vehicle. So in addition to the discounts that we already have on that vehicle, there's an additional discount that's going to be on that unit. So you're going to be getting a triple whammy. You're going to get the discount it already carries, you're going to get that special discount for that day, and you're going to benefit from the 6%, 6 months, 2 months. 6% interest, 6 months no interest, 2 months no monthly payment. So you just have to come see us.
You just can't go wrong.
You kind of all around, we're providing great deals to our customers. So it's like we're making it affordable for you. We cannot say I cannot afford, because we're making it affordable for you.
All right, you better own that catch it there. We're going to come back and wrap it up after this.
Are you looking to buy your very own vehicle? Auto Trade Limited offers special discounts on all vehicles, new and used. 6% interest rate, 6 months, no interest, no monthly payments for the first 2 months. This promotion runs to August 31st, 2016. Our sales representatives are standing by. Call 613-2496 or 617-2497. Auto Trade Limited is not just a vehicle, it's a relationship.
All right, thank you so much. As we're going to wrap it up with Ann this morning from Auto Trade. I know she'll be back next week, and she'll be on the Bayfront on Saturday. So if you want to know who this beautiful lady is, go to the Bayfront on Saturday. You'll see her with that team, leading that team from Auto Trade.
Yes, Matt. And the numbers, if you want to call them right now, number for Nikolai is 617-2496. Sorry, 613-2496. And for Shivara, it's 617-2497. And if you want to call me, it's 613-2109. And also, we will be on the Bayfront, like Matt said, on Saturdays. So come on down and see us, and let's help you get you into that car.
All right. Thank you so much for stepping in this morning.
Thank you,
and
man.
representing. Thank you so much.
Are you looking to buy your very own vehicle? Auto Trade Limited offers special discounts on all vehicles, new and used. 6% interest rate, 6 months, no interest, no monthly payments for the first 2 months. This promotion runs till August 31st, 2016. Our sales representatives are standing by. Call 613-2496 or 617-2497. Auto Trade Limited is not just a vehicle, it's a relationship.
This is it, the 2016 Madam Wap Duet Canada Cultural Show. Madam of Madams is on Saturday, October 1st, 2016 at the St. Peter's and Paul Banquet Hall, 231 Milner Avenue, Markham Road and 401 in Toronto, Canada. The best of Dominica's culture will be on display as we celebrate the Madam Wap Duet Canada's 5th anniversary. The Madam Wap Duet Canada Cultural Show, Madam of Madams, will be a fierce contest as past winners and runners-up bring their experience, flair, and beauty to the stage. There can only be one Madam of Madams. This year's theme is Viva CC Calderon, honoring one of Dominica's cultural advocates, Mabel Alice CC Calderon. Tickets are only $50 for dinner, show, and dancing. October 1st, 2016 Madam Wap Duet Canada Cultural Show, Madam of Madams, at the St. Peter's and Paul Banquet Hall, 231 Milner Avenue in Toronto, Canada. See you there.
I really love Dominica, New York City. This is Janae Jackson, and I will be there at this year's 2016 King of Kings show. Come and experience this Kaiso extravaganza. Miss it and blame yourself.
OMG! It's the biggest big sale ever at the official House of Accessories on 2 Hanover Street. Bijou Turner. Only $5 on earrings and bangles. $10 on selected necklaces.
And $15 on hats, bags, and more. Everything must go this Friday and Saturday. Blowout sale.
At the official House of Accessories on 2 Hanover Street. Bijou Turner.
Blowout sale.
All right, we're back here and we're talking with Dr. Thompson Fontaine. We're discussing the economy and the budget. You spoke earlier to me, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. We spoke about the budget and jobs. The issue is, though, Thompson, Prime Minister Skerritt spoke a lot of, all of these capital projects there. Don't you think jobs will come out of that, though?
Matt, I'm glad, and that's a great way to start, actually. And I'm glad you brought that up, because before the budget, we heard the Prime Minister on radio saying, Dominicans from St. Martin and Guadeloupe and so on, all over will come back to Dominica for jobs. He never mentioned that in the budget. And when we listened to him in the budget, what did he say? He's taking $40 million of money from the CBI program and inviting the Chinese to work in Dominica.
Chinese?
Yes. $40 million for the East, and that is specifically for the West Coast Road. So the hundreds of Dominicans who do not have jobs still will not have jobs after this budget. The other thing that people need to understand is that the public sector investment program, where all of those projects are, has been a dismal failure. As I indicated, for the past 2-3 years, the average execution rate is 40%. It means that 40% of whatever is there is what gets executed. So I have no confidence that people are going to be working and you're going to have all of those jobs and so on. No, what we are telling the Prime Minister, and I heard Mr. Douglas yesterday in Parliament shouting the praises of 1,300 jobs. But bear in mind, this government has been in office for 16 years. 16 years. And those 1,300 jobs came as a direct result of we in the opposition putting the issue of job creation front and center on the public stage. this 1,300 jobs was in response to what the pressure applied by the opposition before the election. And it is still 1,300 temporary jobs. It is still 1,300 where a number of these individuals still don't pay any social security. So it means that when they're through, they will not have anything to fall back on. The majority of them are planting flowers by the roadside, which I have nothing against, but that's not going to cushion your CV. A young person having gone to the sixth form, having gone to high school, cannot put that on their CV if they want a decent job in this country. So the whole question of job creation has been a dismal failure by this government. And the fact that so much we hear about projects by here, projects by there. The thing is, why not put this money into the public works division? Have the public works handle those projects so that they can in turn subcontract to different guys within Dominica. We're not seeing any of that. So there is nothing. I mean, this. As I said,
why is, maybe you can't answer that question, but I'll ask it anyway. Why does the Prime Minister? That's the question I'm asking for. Not have confidence in the Public Works Department.
But that is, well, part of what we know is happening, and the answer to that has been simple. The Prime Minister, over the years, what we've seen is that he sidelined the Public Works, and instead, private contractors with very close leanings to the Prime Minister and to the members of government, they're the ones being given those projects. So it's a very simple matter. You take it away from the Public Works and you give it to your friends and cronies. And that's why we say in this country, there's a lot of cronyism, a lot of nepotism. And that's a classic case where contracts that would normally have gone to the Public Works have been picked up by, and I'll say it again, these contracts have been picked up, and I challenge anybody to challenge me on this, contracts that should have gone to the Public Works Division. These contracts have been picked up in most cases without any bidding, and these contracts have been picked up by the friends and cronies of the Prime Minister and other members of government. And that is the reason why the public service has been so decimated. Not the public service, but the
so the jobs are being given to the friends.
Given to the friends. So you have all of those private firms that have sprung up. I'm not going to call them, they know who they are. Those private firms that have sprung up over the last 16 years that have become incredibly rich at the expense of the Public Works Division. So what we've seen now, the Public Works that have for so many years done such an excellent service in this country with regards to maintaining the road structure, building of roads and so on, they have now been sidelined. The people have been sent home. Those who are working, getting their salaries 3-4 months late, if at all.
Job for the boys.
Job for the
9:38. Hello.
Good morning, Matt. Good morning,
yes,
Mr. Fontaine. You know, Mr. Fontaine, one of the points that you even forget to mention, how much is 10% from $40 million, Mr. Fontaine? You're the money person.
It's 400,000, my brother.
400,000. Isn't that 400,000 had Public Works be given the job? Isn't that
you saying? Hold on, we need to get that clear. What is the percentages that you were asking for?
From the 40 million.
It's 4 million.
10%, yeah? 4 million, yeah.
Yes, hello. So, yeah, go ahead.
Because what I'm saying is, isn't that 10% that should be going to the Social Security if Public Works had gotten the job and allowing our people to work? Isn't the Prime Minister care about Social Security, standing up to maintain its position of being there for the next generation? I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's really ridiculous that the government will give the Chinese building hospital. They're building everything, and our people that need the work. Look, he's talking about putting harsher measures on men and child maintenance. I think every man should maintain their child. But if you cannot create employment for these men, how you expect them to maintain their children?
All right, caller, to point taken there. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Matt.
Yes, sir.
Very great work, Thompson.
Thank you.
Matt, Blessings, I've said it many times. The other day, Dr. IP said, ask a question. Are our leaders agents of other people? It is clear to understand, Matt, To me, right now, it's not even the leader of the country's fault what he is doing, because the man has no choice. Remember, we do not know what is in the memorandum of understanding. Remember also, Mr. Felix Cheng. Do we know if Mr. Felix Cheng got back his money? Remember that $20 million US it was? I'm sure Mr. Felix Cheng has to get back his money, otherwise he's not going to go to court, win the case, and let it go down. Remember, he has to get back his money. Maybe he get it back already. So, in my understanding, and in the presence of lack of disclosure by this so-called government, I believe the country don't belong to us. I believe the man who leads the country is agent of other people. I believe the man is so caught up in things that he has no choice right now. I don't even blame him. We have to blame ourselves. We will suffer as long as we agree to suffer. But the leader of the country is not in control of himself. He's not in control of what happens and what he does in the country.
So you think he's acting on behalf of others?
Don't you think so, Matt? You think a man can be so cruel to his own people and give all the jobs coming to the country to foreigners, whether it's from Barbados or from China? You think a man can be so wicked to his country of his own free will?
All right, we're moving on. Very good question there. Hello, it's 9:42.
Good morning, Matthias Peltier Jr.
Yes, to you too, sir.
Good morning to your guests and listeners. Matt, you know, I am one of the first person who may not be comfortable with any man who can afford and is unable to and will refuse or not, you know, support his child. But Matt, you know, I don't know where the child psychologists in Dominica or where the welfare people. Matt, you would know that a child's first authority figure is their father. Regardless of what some mothers may think of the father, a child's first authority figure is the father. Now, if because of circumstances, and we know the high unemployment rate in Dominica, that father is not working, so he can't pay the child support. He goes to prison. The child is scarred because psychology, or your father is a jailbird, this child is going to affect the child life. So we're going to turn out with a bunch of delinquents and all this kind of stuff. Is the result of that kind of behavior, Matt. But I don't know. We copy things from people without thinking it through. And then the professionals, like child psychologists, psychiatrists, social workers, who will understand the effect of this behavior on the child. But it is more important that we think of how it is going to impact the child overall. I am not supporting any person who is not supporting the child. But at the same time, Matt, the question of their child's father going to prison, once that figure authority, once the child has lost respect for the father figure authority, Matt, there is no authority that that child is going to have respect for. Matt, none. Not the mother, not the teacher, not the police, not anybody, Matt. Because the first authority figure they respect is father. And once you destroy that, Matt, you have literally destroyed that child's ability to identify with any other authority.
All right, caller, thank you. Somebody says, a visitor, he says, Matt, I have to admit you really have a wide range of people listening to your program. I was in Dominica just recently and I saw people with their radios in wheelbarrows listening to your program. I was very amazed. Yes, a number of persons listen. This is by far the most listened to and the most talked about program, and I'm sure Thompson will agree with me.
Oh, absolutely, Matt. Absolutely. Across the length and breadth of this country, people are tuned in, and overseas as well.
Yes, overseas as well.
I mean, there are people who listen religiously every single day from overseas.
He saw a guy pushing a wheelbarrow, and there's a radio in there, so he was basically amazed. But thank you, though. Thank you for the compliments. We're going to keep trying our very best to keep it at number one. Let's take a phone call. Hello.
Morning, Matt.
Yes.
Mr. Fountain, Dr. Fountain, good morning,
Yes,
sir.
Yes, good morning.
Matt, I want to say that this is the morning of before the great evening here or afternoon for us here in Dominica.
Okay.
That the occasion of the 1,000 Patriot match. Matt, I believe there are many people here in Dominica who have a number of reasons. If I had to speak of the reasons why we should be demonstrating our disgust, I would take up your entire program. So I say there are many, many, many reasons, and many people have been waiting for an opportunity to be able to go out, as they would say, lawfully and demonstrate as is our democratic right. Some people have been concerned about the difference in terms of protest. Well, today it's not a protest, it is a demonstration. The necessary permission has been sought, and as far as I know, received by from the authorities. So everyone who has a reason, and I know there are many reasons, to just let this government know that we're not totally satisfied. We are just not satisfied with where this country is going and where it has been going and the way it has been running. So, Matt, I just want to add my voice in asking people to go out. It is your democratic right. Free up. Go and, just as you see on television, people march in these countries when they have issues that they would like the governments to be aware of, to know. And this is what we're doing today. We're going to let the government know that we have many issues and we would like them to take them into consideration, to listen to the people, listen to the other side of the governance of this country, which is the opposition. Matt, I thank you for this opportunity, and I look forward to seeing the many thousands. I trust I will be part of maybe the 6,000. Have a great day.
Have a great day. Thompson, I was about to ask you, any revelations about the abattoir in the presentation there?
Yes, Matt, that issue came up, the abattoir, and we are told, Dominica has this habit of creating or having the most expensive in everything. We have the most expensive abattoir. We are told that costs $10 million to get on stream. One wonders where this $10 million came from or went to build this abattoir, but that is what we are told. It costs $10 million.
$10 million?
$10 million to construct the abattoir. And now
have you seen it?
That's what.
No, have you seen it?
I have seen the containers.
So
supposed to be out.
The containers cost $10 million?
$10 million, yes.
Wow.
So, we have the most expensive bridge, $18 million expensive bridge, the most expensive piece of highway, $100 million for 15 or 20 miles of highway, the most expensive housing, public sector housing. Everything in Dominica is the most expensive.
Is there gold in there?
That's the questions that we need to ask. But with regards to the abattoir, though, we are now hearing that the government wants to give it up to private ownership. And a very curious statement was made in the House by the Honorable Douglas, that what they're hoping is that the people of Dominica will decide, they will agree that the food coming or the birds and the meat being processed in the abattoir will be more expensive, but they're hoping that Dominicans will decide to buy local. Now, this government has done nothing to encourage people to feed and to buy local. In fact, it has been to the contrary. When the government had to protect the farmers of this country by protecting and preventing the importation of carrots and cabbages and cucumbers and tomatoes from overseas, they allowed those to come in and to flood the market and to get the local customers out. So they imported local food, local produce that competed against the farmers. Obviously, the Dominicans would buy the cheaper thing. The same thing is going to happen. You cannot be producing a more expensive product in the abattoir and now asking Dominicans, hey, you have to be conscious, buy the more expensive meat, when they had a completely different story in saying, buy the cheaper carrots and cucumbers from overseas. This double standard by this government is, Matt, it is so frustrating.
Hello, somebody says that Mr. Ed Regis proclaimed that the farmers will be making $5,000 profits from the poultry for 1,000 birds. Somebody's asking, are these guys serious? Matt, I know what I'm talking about. The person says in a WhatsApp message. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Matt.
To you, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Fountain. How are you?
Doing well, thank you.
Okay. I was listening last night to a certain minister of government boasting about the only ones who have brought the best sporting facilities in Dominica. My Lord. One day we went down to St. Jose, a few Bajan friends of mine, and they were asking for two prominent cricketers. That is Roy Marshall and this is Laurent. They were asking if he's there, them fellas played all their cricket. So they were just laughing at us, man. Because, in Barbados they have good facilities. So I wonder where are the good sporting facilities in Dominica, except for maybe the stadium.
But thank you for that point there, and I'm happy you brought it up because, a sports reporter was reporting to me that very little attention, if any, was paid to sports in this year's budget.
No, that's correct. That's and it's not surprising. The government has turned its back on the young people of this country. They've destroyed sports in this country. They've not put any kind of infrastructure for the young people in this country, and they simply don't care. We have a stadium that is this monstrosity. You have a building there that the locals can't access, and the government is paying $600,000 a year to maintain. That is what we have in the budget of this year. Is an amount of $600,000 allocated for the upkeep of the national stadium, in which the people of Dominica cannot play except for those rare matches where you have a Dominica team probably playing. The people of Dominica has no access to the stadium, and yet we are asked to sustain it with $600,000. Matt, sports is down. Our sports teams are not doing as well. Everything with regards to sports and the young people of this country has gone down under this government, and this is the reality that we have to face.
We're coming back for our final minutes right here on Q95.
The match of 1,000 Patriots coming this Thursday.
Show Dominica that we can stand for what is right in Dominica.
A match for jobs, lower cost of living, and better quality of life. A match for justice and electoral reform. A match against the abuse of our children. A match against bad governance, corruption, and spending of public money.
Dominicans and Patriots, ladies and gentlemen, show Dominica that we can stand for what is right in Dominica.
Join the match for 1,000 Dominican Patriots, standing for God, standing for country. This Thursday, July 28th, 4:30 p.m. from Lindo Park through the city of Roseau. Yes, you heard right, from 4:30 p.m. this Thursday from Lindo Park through the streets of Roseau, ending in a mega meeting in Lagon from 7 p.m. From every corner of Dominica, 1,000 Patriots march on Roseau. This Thursday, put your boots on the ground.
Hello, talk to me here. 449-3095. We're just about to take our final phone call there. But Thompson Fontaine, is it going to get any better?
Matt, absolutely not. At least not on this government. The only hope for this country is to get rid of this government.
Are you talking politics here?
I'm not talking politics, Matt. Any observer, independent observer you can look at, will tell you that Dominica has gone down under this administration. Our once vaunted position in the rest of the Caribbean is now no more. We are now struggling and fighting very hard with Haiti for the last position in the Caribbean on every metric that you can think of. So there's very little to be optimistic about. And it is clear from this budget that this government still does not get it. Prime Minister Roosevelt still does not understand economics. It still does not understand the way the economy is supposed to work. It still does not understand that the way you improve the lives of the people of Dominica is not by giving them handouts, but by giving them hand-ups. And the way you do that is by growing the economy, creating incentives for the private sector to grow and expand and hire people, creating incentives for individuals to want to work and to work hard, providing inputs for the farmers to be able to grow their crops, providing the market access for those crops. That is how you grow an economy. That is how you give people a sense of pride. But what we've seen, Matt, is that, and I can announce without any fear, that the hopes, the dreams, and the aspirations of thousands of Dominicans, they continue to die a slow and painful death in this country.
Hello, talk to me.
Matt, good morning.
Yes.
Matt, we have carrots from Mexico, carrots from Canada selling in our shelves cheaper than what the farmers can produce with that. How will they compete? You know, how will they compete? It's just not possible for them to compete, Matt. Over.
All right. So
that's the point I was making, man. There is no culture of growing local or supporting local. To the contrary, the government has encouraged foreign competition against local. So now they've built an abattoir. They say no matter
they don't know what to do with it.
If the cost of the pig is 5 or 2 times what you would pay normally, go out and buy it. But people still don't have the money anyways. And people obviously being people. If a pound of let's say of chicken costs $6 in the supermarket, and in the abattoir it costs $12, I can guarantee you any Dominican will go to the $6 one and buy it. That has nothing to do with buying local. It's a simple matter of economics. People do not have the spending power. They do not have the luxury of buying expensive. And when the government had an opportunity to help the farmers of this country by keeping away or by taxing the importation of carrots and tomatoes and cucumbers that is grown in abundance in this country, they did nothing for the poor farmers of this country. This is the reality, and this is the record of this government.
Hello. Yes.
You get 10 pounds of chicken in the supermarkets now for $19.50. Who is going to buy something more than that? 10 pounds for $19.50.